Yes, you were last time, right? So you're back for the part 2 of the dating service experience. The office is a little quieter today. Yeah, it's the week before Halloween, so everybody gets ready. Yes, so just to clarify, last time it was a basic discussion about like some basic questions. Now we're gonna get a little into it. We're gonna get a little bit more diverse, a little bit more intricate. We're gonna go over everything, okay? And then after that, we're gonna discuss what I'm going to discuss. Actually, give you options of what the kinds of partners I think would work best with you based on the profiles of other amazing candidates. Happy Halloween, by the way. Happy spooky season. At this time of the year, we tend to just do like a huge event on Halloween because the cross intersectional aspect of all the planets being able to collect on that day without any fees or office to celebrate because it's the day to shine. So let's get into it. So we're gonna move on. And so what was your name again? Okay. I would say there's been a couple of marriages and engagements and children and lifelong relationships. So we wouldn't be here if we weren't the best. Yes. So we said the last time we're gonna move on to the deeper questions. So according to our records here, it looks like you have okay, like I said, we're up to part 2. So you said, once again, are you into werewolves? Okay, alright, so that's good to know. And did you make a decision as to whether you cared what kind of werewolf you were encountering on this beautiful dating experience? You gotta live your truth. You gotta make sure that you guys can see eye to eye. I mean, you have tentacles, so regardless of how you came here and what you're back, very well. So, what is your best ideal of a first date? Okay. Well, that's adorable. Okay. People always do the cheesiest stuff for their first dates because it's they all of a sudden act like they've never courted someone before in their life. So they tend to be over dramatic about it. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that though. Nothing wrong with that. It's just usually it's the most dramatic, and then when we pick their partners up, they're like, I don't know if I can do that with that person, So just want to give you a good disclaimer. In this space, this is a dating service, so part of our repertoire, part of our skill is to make sure that we help you improve on your skills, because of course the free version of this is going out there and shooting your shot by yourself, which there's nothing wrong with that, but clearly you came here because you needed assistance. So we do want to disclaim, real first dates are supposed to be a cohesive relationship and expression of the both of you. So if you both like planets, you go to the planetarium. If you both like movies, you can go to the movies. You can go to a Broadway show. You can go to a secret opening. You can do so many things. And so the best question here is, what is your preferences, likes? And so we're going to get into that, and that's going to help better evaluate what to expect on your first date. Because if you want something successful, you want something that's going to come back, you want to have a positive experience working with us, working with me, then that's how we're going to do it. And I did ask you last time, so what was your response to the vampire situation? Okay. Janice, can you grab me my coffee? Okay, thank you so much. So just give me a moment. How was your day? That's good. Well, oh, by the way, how long have you been single? It doesn't matter. It's just more of reference, because sometimes, it's important to know to space. So we're very much about the reality of equilibriums around here. So you don't have to marry any of these individuals, but you do need to give it a full try so that you can get to that journey and that path, so that you can find that wonderful person. Okay. So questions, which is why you're here. So, you like to read. Okay, okay, okay. All right. And in your planet, do you guys like going outside? Oh, okay, that's good, that's good. Please remember to keep your tentacles off the table. Yes, we've talked about this. I have to clean this right after you. There's literally like an entire, as you can see outside, there's an entire collection of creatures and other beautiful, capable beings that also are here for the service. So we just want to keep things cordial and clean and fair, okay? Okay. So, do you like my new glasses? Yes, I got this. My daughter bought this for, my birthday. So, okay, so my next question is, what are your biggest cons? Like, what are your no-goes? I'm also gonna go through like a list of stuff we like to like be more conscious of, like the vampire werewolf thing, just more in depth. Okay, so what's your like your first like ick, so to speak? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I understand. I have that one for me, taking that off record. But we do offer therapy sessions here because we do want to make sure that you are of mind, body, and spirit when you're in this office. So we will be signing you up for some therapy classes. It's to help you understand. So like if you're in arguments with these people, you're more aware rather than just going there blindsided. Because this is a service, and I want you to come back successful and happy and abundant. And what house are you? I'm Slytherin. Sizzle. Okay. And when did you say was your birthday? Alright, and what year? Because I just gotta cross-reference that for the second visit, We gotta make sure you are you. Okay, so the next question is, what are some expectations on children or animals or plants? Like, what is your understanding of what you want to do in regards of reproduction and or in general, reason? And it's not fair to sync you up with someone else that may want kids, because of the factor that you want to give yourself a much more healthy relationship where you can align with someone that aligns with all your views. Jackals are quite known for this measure where they're for their desire to have children of any kind of species or capability. Planets, that's a couple of creatures that we know here that they also are kind of ghosts. They tend to be a lot more okay with being child free, if you get my drift, because they're ghosts. So they tend to be a little bit non-committal. That's why they're called ghosts. So, but I digress. So yes, and quick warning, the ghosts can be a little bit more free. I think it's because they're dead, so they perceive themselves as creatures that can kind of blur between the lines of reality. And I mean, technically they can, not that they would actually do so, but some of them attempt it. So if you are gonna date a ghost, just want to let you know I'm gonna have to give you this barometer, and just so you can focus and check them out, because sometimes the vibes is all you need to know with a ghost, because they're partially see-through. So they're kind of once again tethering. So are you okay with that? Okay. And so my next question, what are you about tattoos and piercings? We do have minotaurs that are quite the bee's knees here in the office. Sarah in the back, she is obsessed with them, but in regards to the system, they tend to be the most popular because they're the most physically, aesthetically pleasing. So are you okay with minotaurs? Yes, it goes on the horse part too. So are you you've dated one before, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. The tattoos are like an extra credit thing, just because some people are into them, some people are not. Are you opposed of your partner getting one after you guys are involved? Because that's also a reality. Okay, do you mind if I? Oh, that looks really good. Okay. It's on your 10th tentacle. I see it. Is that an initial? Ah, okay. So before proceeding, we want to let you also know we do have a serious clause and policy in our contracts when we do this service. In regards of exes, so nobody likes a nasty situation. Ghosts, goblins, witches, we have some monsters among us, some lizard people and thing of that nature. I know in Planet B, I was told that, I mean, I haven't seen him in this office, but people tend to wanna be engaged with the dog people from that area as well, which are not meant to be confused for werewolves, which is why I asked you earlier what was your preference and what you were okay with. By the way, and so in regards to your response, are you also a piercing person? Are you into piercings? Okay, and in regards of polyamorous versus monogamous relationships, we live in a realistic world. We obviously know not everybody just wants to be with one person, and that spectrum has a scientific reality and evident backup. So in regards to that, are you more of a polyamorous or monogamous individual? I mean, with all those tentacles, I don't like to make assumptions. I do not want to make assumptions, but I'm assuming you must be the life of the party. Okay, so that's good to know. Alright, so you're fine with a little bit of polyamorous interaction. Okay, because of course you already know we want to clarify. You always want to be educational here. Polyamorous relationships can be just as loyal as monogamous relationships. It's just i.e., of course, they are obviously faithful to that group of people that they are involved with. Simple as that. So we don't want to ever give misinformation here, but both spectrums can participate in committed relationships and be with each other for years and have full-on relationships, families, children. Yeah. Okay. So we just want to make sure that we're always being honest about the things that are going on. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next thing, a little bit more serious, So my next question is, yes, Tammy, I want to talk to you later. You can see I clearly have a client here. Yes, I know. There's the party next week. I'm gonna give you the invitation. I'm just in the middle. Yes, okay. Sorry about that. Okay, we have like a holiday party coming up, and so we're just getting ready. So, otherwise, let's see. So the next question, just let me. Okay, so the next question, this is more about like relationship preferences, a little deeper. So the next one is kind of fine with that, but are you fully polyamorous or you can teeter-totter between? Okay. So in regards to the monogamous aspect of it, so what is your career path, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, okay. We do try to keep people at a fair level to each other, just because no one should feel like they're a burden to the other person, and everybody should feel equally, sustainably, valued in the relationship. No one should be asking who's paying. It should be we're both paying. You know what I mean? We're in this together. So it's important information. These are for deep, meaningful connections, whether you're on this planet or the planet next door. So let's continue. Lisa, I haven't decided on lunch yet. I know. I'm thinking of doing sushi. Of course, that place, yeah. Can you order me like a number 2? Okay. Alright, so you'll soon be let go. You'll be able to, eat some lunch for yourself and enjoy the beautiful journey. Oh, by the way, want to give you a quick PSA. Responses, usually we'll give you a call back in about like a week, because we like to really evaluate, really take our time, and then the system will formulate an algorithm that will be focused on all the partners that you have matched with, and usually if there's an early match, you will be notified, and we will leave like a voicemail and send it, you know. And then usually what we will do is we'll set up a date for you both where you both are in like something that's quite similar of each other's income brackets and preferences in industries and what have you. So, okay, we don't have a lot of lawyers here in your species and planet, so I am so excited to have you joining our team and finding the love of your life or the loves of your life, you know. So, okay. Okay, so in regards of career path of your partner, what would you say is like your top like three? I mean, it's not on a superficial playing field. We're just saying what questions, and then we're gonna give you, you know, I'm gonna explain to you the out process, and I mean, I kind of sort of did in the beginning, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So, all right. So the next question is, are you a family-oriented person or not? Okay. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. That is good to know. Well, listen, everybody's got a vibe, and in this space, we know not everybody came from like the most greatest of circumstances, you know. So we want to make sure, like, you know, how much does family, you know, as a person, because you're always able to make choices. But however, it's good to be sustainable and to be aware whether, you know, do you focus on family? Is that important to you? Is that something that it like drives you? Because there are partners, there are people in the world that, you know, just they are close with their families. So it's good to know, you know, how important is that to you? Because your values will align with your partner, so you guys might be able to connect on that basis. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you another question because there's a specific planet that usually I have to ask this specific question for, because some planets obviously have their own jurisdictions, like you have your tentacle situation. So my next question, right, I'm sheer. Okay. Sorry about that, clarified that before. Yeah. So, alright, so for this last question, just to make sure everything is all set specifically for this species. So are you into, or you have any issues with fairies of any? Okay, you're good with that. You're good with that. And we have, so there are dragons that tend to be the most popular option because they're dragons. And my question to you is, there's an entire planet dedicated to dragons, and they tend to be the most popular, but they tend to be so amazingly aesthetically pleasing. People tend to forget that this is a dating service for meaningful connections. And, you know, while we do respect what you're gonna do, it's none of our business. We want to make sure we're having meaningful connections. So are you actually attracted to dragons? And if so, is that an option if you are matched with a dragon? Because I do know someone thinking about it, because obviously we always have the other profiles in our minds. We do have a candidate here. He is a water dragon from the planet Xeon, and it shows here that he has similar characteristics to what you had, you know, prescribed and things like that. And yes, his pronouns are he, him. He is into rock music. Oh, there you go. That actually made me, remember. What is your favorite kind of music? Okay. So, okay. So, listen, it looks like we got everything that we need right now. I am going to give you a call back about a week from now with some eligible bachelors and bachelorettes and everybody in between. And we're going to, have you come back and plan your dates and schedule them so that we can get you deeper and help you create a deep and meaningful connection and allow you to experiences of being in love and also dating to learn more about yourself and experience the peace and joy of communication with those you are romantically interested in. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming, and we will definitely, there is a donut shop at the corner when you walk out the office. We do like to do discounts because we know how long this session is. So if you take this coupon, it will give you a buy one get one free coffee pastry situation, just because we know how much anxiety, the dating world can be for many individuals. Yeah. So you enjoy that. Yeah, so see you later. Bye. Thank you so much for all your love and support. You already know this is the part 2 series to my dating service Halloween situation. Thank you so much, everybody, for all your love and support. Make sure to check me out on YouTube. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Subscribe to me on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. Make sure to like, share my post on all platforms. Show me some love and support with some coffee cups and some pumpkins in the comments to show that you made it to the end of the video and you're a fan of my work. You can also tip me for my services via TikTok Live subscriptions, as well as YouTube, sending me tips through Cash App and Amazon wishlist. And I also sell art on my lives. So if you are interested, I do like 7 different things here on the internet, as many other industries as well. So thank you so much for loving and supporting my work, and happy spooky season and happy Halloween if you're watching this on Halloween. And I will see you guys next week, and there will not be a part 3 unless I choose to do it for next Halloween. But thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. Bye.